I keep on searching for your writings on some Bengali cinema. Maybe not, the present day ones, but the old day ones. Is there somewhere you have written about more Bengali cinemas?
No, I don't think I've written too much about Bengali cinema, other than maybe the odd films that I like. I wrote about Jeshwaputra when I saw it at IFFI last year, I think,
Okay, okay.
which I really, really liked. Then I've written about a few films here or there, but not really enough. And yeah, that's one of the things, because you cover uh, Hindi and the southern industries. That itself is a little
Big,
difficult to keep
too
track
big.
of. So by the time you try to expand, it just becomes too much. Yeah, but I watch a lot of Bengali cinema. I actually have an active subscription to Hoichai, and
Okay.
so when I saw, after a long time, I was able to see good prints of Rituparna's
Hmm.
movies with subtitles. So it was, it was, yeah. I mean, I have watched a lot of Bengali cinema. It's just that, I mean, all the the classic ones I've watched, like, of course, all the race and Ghatak ones. I think, but what I have not watched in Bengali cinema is a lot of the legendary, say, Uttam Kumar films, simply
Yeah.
because a lot of them are not available with subtitles, and that's been a big loss, because I really, if there's an actor, because I've seen Nayak, and when you see what he is in that movie, and how he does, you want to see him in other, because I've seen him in a couple of Hindi films like Anand Ashram and a couple of other things, but he seems uncomfortable. I don't know how to put it. It's like,
Yes,
uh,
it is.
sorry.
That's
It
true.
is, it is. He
He
was
is.
Yeah, I don't know what
uncomfortable.
it's
He was
like.
on.
He speaks the language and everything, but something's not off. Something's off. There's a little, you kind of think. But you look at him in Nayak and movies like that, you kind of really, you get that sense of somebody in control. Even the way he crosses one leg over another, there's such a suaveness about him. There's such a there's something else. Uh, so yeah, I would really, that's one thing that just like people say that it's difficult to access older Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam films, it's very difficult to access older Bengali films. It's like you hear so much about this director or that director, and all that kind of stuff, and then there's nothing else. Ray himself, there are some gaps in my, because I haven't watched every single film. But yeah, one hopes that all these films will somehow come, because see, the thing is, I'm always interested in history, because I don't think that anything happens outside of a continuum. It's always a continuous line. Somebody does something, and then somebody develops on that, and then somebody develops on that, and so everybody's standing on the shoulders of the people that came before them.
Right.
So if you are going to see modern day Bengali cinema, I would definitely like to see the older ones, because either they're doing the same thing, or even if they're breaking away, it'll give me a context to say, okay, this is what they broke away from. But without that, I'm just seeing these movies in isolation as an outsider, who, the way I would watch French films or German films or something like that. So maybe you should send me a list, and maybe I can see some of them and see if I can write about them, because
Yes, yes, please.
one of the most life changing experiences of my life was, in terms of films, was seeing Ghare Baire, which was one of the first films that I saw on Doordarshan. Uh, and at that time, I don't think I even knew who Ray was, or I definitely hadn't seen Pather Panchali, and I hadn't seen all that, because I'm growing up in Chennai with Doordarshan, and what am I going to get, right? So, but this movie showed, I don't know, I think it showed the regional language slot or something like that on Doordarshan, and I was like, wow, the rhythms of this movie are so unusual and so different. There's such a classical kind of course, these are words that I'm using now, not back then. There was such a classical way the camera went, and there was such a, like a, it was slow, but it was not like an art film. It was like, there was an elegance to the whole thing. And yeah, so that was really one of the movies, along with some of Benegal's films, that showed me a different world from Tamil cinema and other films here. Yeah.
Maybe this is the birth centenary of Ray. Sometime in future we can talk about Ray with you. I don't think someone has heard you talking about Ray or a Ghatak before.
No,
Uh,
I don't even know if I'm qualified to talk about Ray because I'm, like I said, I approached Ray like an outsider. But yeah, like if you read the Broken Nest, and if you see Charulata,
Charulata.
you see the first where the first the way the first the lines are all about Bhupati, in the
Hmm.
Broken Nest. Bhupati was this, he was born here, he started a newspaper, he did this, wealthy family, something, something. And then you get to Charulata quite at the, like maybe after 5 or 6 paragraphs. What Ray does, he shows us Charulata embroidering the word "be" on a thing. Her whole world revolves around that. It's her a center. It's like a small world. It's a small world. Even though it's a big house, it's a small world. And through a series of very, very classical and economically composed shots, he shows us exactly by not showing Bhupati. Bhupati is his name, right? I'm
Yes,
forgetting.
Bhupati. Yes.
Yeah. By not showing Bhupati, he's showing us what his world is by showing Charlata.
Correct.
It's so exquisite that filmic language that he used is so beautiful that you kind of you I don't even have because when I mean, just like we talked about switching off sound when watching a movie. Another thing that I really like to do is if I know a movie, I read the book and then see the sequence of how because that gives me an idea of how to structure a screenplay as well. Because okay, the book starts like this, but the movie starts like this. What did the director do? Here, the book starts the same way almost, but it's just that the point of view is changed. Instead of learning about Bhupati and showing him and then coming to Charlata, we enter Charlata's world, and I think that's so exquisite. It's that thing. And of course, like just like you say, uh, when you say comedy doesn't travel, probably the two Ray films that I couldn't get as much are probably Gopi Gaine and Hirak Raja Reshit, because this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like a those are so specific to
Yes, that's right.
something Bengali
Absolutely.
that it's not something that I would consider, that I wouldn't say. I mean, I enjoyed those films, but the way Bengalis worship them, I have not been able to like get into that. But again, it's so specific, right? There's such a like a Bengaliness to it that
Yes,
that
yes.
I
It
don't.
doesn't
Yeah, I
translate
agree.
well, actually. It doesn't
Yeah,
translate well. It
But
does
then,
not translate.
the Hirok Raja Des is probably one of the most political films made in
yeah,
India
yeah.
without talking
So
about politics.
right. So the so that's like a something that I would be an outsider too. And I think we should all understand that at some level, whether it's you watching the Tamil films or whether me watching
Mm.
Bengali films, that we respond to maybe what we respond to. The important thing is to detail that properly, because there is always going to be an insider view and an outsider view for everything. For me, like I always like to say this, it's like, see, I'm in Chennai and I'm born and brought up in Chennai. For me, even for a movie set in a Tamil movie set in Kanyakumari, among the maybe the coastal district with a particular community, that would be I would be an outsider to that,
Yeah.
because we can't appropriate every experience just because we speak the language. There are just like that's the beauty of India. There's like a million Bengals, there's a million
Mm.
Tamil Nadu, there's like Andhra Pradesh has so many dialects that you cannot, and Telangana, that you cannot really just say, just because I'm in Hyderabad I know all of Andhra Pradesh. You may know definitely you know more than other people, but your lived reality is very
Yeah.
different from that lived reality. So